Hello, hello. Welcome to your energy forecast and full moon lunar eclipse breakthrough card pulls. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Arlene Grace, and I am a master numerologist. I am a channel, a spiritual mentor, and an alchemist. And so, as we are awaiting for some of you to receive notifications and land into the call, I invite you to say hello as you join. And I'm curious as to how you've been experiencing the month of October. The month of October feels as though it's been very fast. It's been very quick, and it's been this invitation to come into our own power, to understand what it is to be in our power, to come and to understand what it is to be our own leader, to lead our lives, to be the authority, and to allow ourselves to move in the momentum and the direction into the direction of what it is that we desire, what it is that we want to have manifest. And those would be experiences with wealth, with love, partnership, with play, with joy, whatever those things are. And so as we are moving in that direction, we have all of this chaos that is happening outside of us that is offering us feedback. It's offering us information to see, how am I going to navigate this? Because as I can see, there is this or these experiences that are happening in the outside world that are causing people to choose sides. And where am I in that place? You know, we have this pattern that is continuing to play. And so as you join, hello, welcome, please say hello. And I'm going to preface this with, I may receive a little emergency call. And if I do, I'm going to have to run. And so we're going to move through this. I'm going to hope that we can get through the entire call. And if not, then I'll jump back on tomorrow and we'll just pull cards for the lunar eclipse. So if you've been following the forecast over the past week, you've been noticing that there's been a shift in the energy. And the shift of the energy has been into the hearts. Hi, Lisa. And we've moved into the hearts, which is really a deep invitation for you to be the love that you are, and for you to understand and for you to know that in every moment, love can be expressed in new ways, and that we are actually inspired to express it in new ways, that love doesn't cancel people. It doesn't walk away from people. It doesn't mean that you let people walk all over you. That love is actually reliable. But are you reliable to you? Are you reliable to the love that is within? Because in this energy of love, we're actually being invited to break open. And one of the themes that I'm seeing this week is really this breaking open so that we can allow ourselves to receive more love, from others, to notice the places where we may be telling ourselves stories, where we may be holding ourselves from receiving love because it just feels too much. You know, have you ever been in an experience, or have you ever been told that you are too much? You're too much. I can't handle you. You're too much. You know, you got to stop it. Or even having people on the other side of that where they're just giving you too much. Well, what if it wasn't too much? What if it was actually just showing you your own capabilities or your own receptivity to love, to energy, to frequency? And so I'm just inviting you to play with that idea. And so today's Thursday, and we have this activation of blessings. We're looking at our relationships. We're looking at places where we think things have been taken away from us. We're looking at places where we feel like we have no way out. Like the only way out is just one way, rather than seeing the possibilities. And so today, life is corresponding with you. And so it's important to notice if you are willing to receive from life, or if you're actually running away from it. Are you willing to receive what you think is beyond what you're capable of receiving? Or are you set in the way that you think you're going to receive, and so you're actually shutting out all other possibilities? And so ask yourself, what is my relationship with receiving? Today we've got the energy of the 7. And the 7 is all about coming into coherence with what is true for me. What is actually true for me without reason? So, true for me without thinking, oh, I can't have it because I don't have the money. I can't have it because I don't have the body. I can't have it because I don't have the well being. I can't have it because someone told me. What is the truth of the matter, regardless of what it is that you see? Because what you see can give you reason. And when you have the reason, well, it kind of hurts your feelings because it gives you a limitation. And so, what is true for you? And are you willing to develop the trust, develop the faith in the truth so that you can develop or begin to take inspired action in the direction of that path? What if the path was the truth? And what if the truth was the path? And if you were to allow yourself to go and move in that direction without needing to know how it's going to fall into place? Because when, again, we hold ourselves in that place of, oh, it's going to happen like this and this and this and this and this, then we hold ourselves out for looking for it to be in those ways, and we stop ourselves from experiencing the miracle. We stop ourselves from experiencing the possibilities. And we've also got the 9 of hearts that's playing with the 7 today. And this is an energy where you are being held accountable to the love that you are. You are being held accountable to being the love now in this moment, regardless of the past. And so you are releasing the need to hold on to the past. You're releasing the need to hold on to past hurts. You're releasing the need to hold on to places where you close your heart. Remember, this month is all about heart opening. And so paying attention to those that are in your life where you might close your heart. Perhaps you close your heart as you're walking into work because you don't love it. Perhaps you are closing your heart to an ex because you're not sure what it is that they want, because it's eclipse season, right? Perhaps noticing where you close your heart to your child because you're feeling a little bit of resentment because you've been over giving, over sharing, over nurturing. And so you're being invited to come back to the moment. And with this 9 of hearts energy, to really feel into, what do I want? What do I want for me with love? How can I receive more love? How can I receive new expressions of love? How can I play with others in love? What am I choosing? Am I willing to choose more? And in that willingness to choose more, to allow the space for that to happen. And so today you want to take a look at your life and notice what's changing in my relationships with myself, what's changing in my relationships with others, with what it is that I love. And so this can be your business, this can be your body, this can be others. And so what is changing in my relationship to ... and how am I navigating them? Am I in the truth of what is, or am I caught up in the reasons as to why I can't have it? And am I willing to forego the reasons so that I can come back to the truth? Because the truth is always going to direct me to where I want to go. It's the path. And so we move into Friday. And Friday, we move into 8 of hearts. And we're in Saturn, which is accountability, which is divine will. It's the law of integrity. And so this is the place where you are watching and noticing whether or not you are taking the actions in the direction of what it is that you want. And so if you're wanting a healthy body, we'll say, if you're wanting to be well in the body, and so you've decided to have a diet, some sort of diet, you've decided that you're going to do intermittent fasting. And so in that decision for well-being, you're going to do intermittent fasting. Beautiful. It's a choice. And so as you're choosing to do this intermittent fasting, you notice the time. Oh, I've done it for 15 hours. Awesome. And now you go and you eat a bag of chips, or you go and have cake. And so you reward and you celebrate your health and the well-being by making unhealthy choices. Is that actually in integrity with you? You can do the same thing with, with drugs. Oh, I didn't do anything for the last couple of days. I've been clean. And so, yeah, I'm going to go and do some shrooms this weekend. Whatever it is, you're being asked to notice, where am I out of integrity so that I can choose? And so noticing where you may be running away from your responsibilities, noticing where you are being honest with yourself so that you can celebrate it, and noticing when you're not, and when you're not with others. Because this is the day where the universe is saying to you, hey, I saw that you ate the chocolate cake after you fasted for a couple of hours, and now you're going to see the results on the scales and you're going to get triggered, right? And so we've got the energy of 8 of hearts. And the energy of 8, that means it's going to be a really fast day, right? Because we're easily building momentum on that day. Energy is moving, things are flowing. And so 8 is releasing the ideas or the approval of someone else. It's letting go of the ideas that there is a way of doing things and I need to follow the way in order to get what they got. What if that was untrue? And so you're wanting to take a look at, am I taking inspired actions today? Am I moving in the direction of what it is that I want? Am I devoting myself to me, my energy to me, to what I love? And am I willing to see it through? We've got the 8 of hearts, and the 8 of hearts is about you being in power, you being in your power, fully well knowing that everyone else has their own power. And so as you are in your power, they are in their power. There's no need to come into drama. There's no need to take power from others. There's no need to take energy from others. There's no need to steal energy from others, because you are self-sourcing. And so it's noticing where you are in your relationships. Are you in a place of emotional maturity? Because in the lower perception, this is corruption of power. This is momentum of emotional abuse, emotional harm and manipulation. And then on the other side, in power, this is a place for great opportunities for romance, for sex, for career success. It is this momentum of the love of what it is that you want, allowing for the convergence towards easy success. And so on Friday, you want to ask yourself and notice, am I in integrity? Am I in divine will? Am I in the place where I am taking responsibility? And then Saturday, we move into a full moon eclipse. And so eclipses are such an interesting energy. I love eclipses because usually and typically things are eclipsed in and eclipsed out. I have to go. I'll be back in 5 minutes. I apologize. I have a little emergency. I'll come back live. Coming.